try things and try and get out of your comfort zone in order to, break these boundaries.
Jonathan Antoine's journey is a story of raw talent, perseverance, and the quiet battles that often go unseen. From a shy, overweight teenager facing relentless bullying to a world-renowned tenor, his life reflects both extraordinary ability and human vulnerability. At 17, his performance on Britain's Got Talent captivated millions, but few knew the struggles behind the voice. Years of self-doubt, weight challenges, and social anxiety shaped the young man who could effortlessly sing opera as if he had trained for decades. His recent revelation about being diagnosed with autism finally offered clarity on his lifelong challenges, giving his story an even deeper human resonance. Early life and hidden talent. Jonathan Antoine was born on January 13, 1995, in Chigwell, Essex. From the outside, his childhood appeared ordinary, but internally, his world was marked by isolation and struggle. By the age of 6, Jonathan displayed a rare gift: perfect pitch, a talent found in roughly 1 in 10,000 people. Despite this, his musical abilities went largely unnoticed as bullying dominated his school experience. Teased by peers and often found crying alone by teachers, he turned inward, using humming and composing music in his head as a refuge. His mother, Julie, recalls him quietly creating complex melodies, even during moments of deep sadness. While he exhibited signs of depression, Jonathan's mind was extraordinary, remembering and replicating entire operas by ear, a hallmark of his musical savant syndrome. These early experiences revealed the tension between immense talent and the emotional hardship that shaped his childhood. Struggles with weight and emotional eating. Jonathan's challenges extended beyond social isolation. He struggled with weight from a very young age. By age 4, food became his main source of comfort, a coping mechanism for the bullying he endured daily. By 5, he was already significantly heavier than his peers, and by 6, he weighed 95 pounds, double the average for his age. The teasing intensified his reliance on food, creating a vicious cycle of emotional eating. At 10, he weighed 154 pounds, and despite his mother's tireless efforts, including mortgaging their home for therapy, traditional methods could not address his trauma-induced hyperphagia, a rare condition affecting only about 2% of bullied children. This early struggle with both weight and self-esteem would profoundly shape his confidence and interactions, showing how even prodigious talent does not shield someone from emotional vulnerability and the long-term effects of childhood adversity. Discovery of his voice. The turning point in Jonathan's early life came unexpectedly at the age of 10, during a choir audition led by a substitute teacher, Mrs. Williams. Nervous and trying to hide, he opened his mouth, and the world immediately recognized something extraordinary. His voice carried the strength and maturity of an adult tenor, complete with natural vibrato, a skill most singers take decades to master. Recordings confirmed his rare abilities, capable of frequencies beyond most children. Within weeks, Jonathan was singing adult solos effortlessly, filling rooms without a microphone. This discovery marked a pivotal moment. For the first time, his gift was acknowledged, and he began to glimpse the possibility of a life where his talent could define him rather than his insecurities or weight. This moment laid the foundation for his future success and resilience. Early competitions and musical training. By age 15, Jonathan was competing in prestigious music festivals, such as the Stratford and East London Music Festival, performing against professionally trained singers. Despite his weight and shyness, his rendition of Nessun Dorma earned standing ovations and record-breaking scores. Recognition from judges led to an acceptance into the Royal Academy of Music's junior program, a rare opportunity reserved for the top performers. Jonathan's weekends became a rigorous mix of singing technique, theory, and performance coaching. Initially, peers ignored him due to his appearance, but his sheer talent eventually secured him lead roles, including the youngest ever lead in The Magic Flute. These experiences combined structured training with public recognition, allowing Jonathan to slowly build confidence while nurturing the remarkable voice that would eventually captivate millions on a national stage. Formation of the duo with Charlotte Giaconelli. At 17, Jonathan's music teacher paired him with Charlotte Giaconelli, a confident performer whose presence balanced Jonathan's shyness. Their first duet was small, performed before only 15 students, yet it revealed the unique synergy between his tenor and her soprano voice. Charlotte pushed Jonathan to confront his anxieties and take on public performances, including local churches, retirement homes, and charity events. The duo's early successes, often with minimal audiences, provided Jonathan the practice and emotional support necessary to navigate his fear of public scrutiny. Through these experiences, he began developing stage confidence, learning to trust his abilities while relying on Charlotte's guidance. Their collaboration was the perfect blend of talent, vulnerability, and mentorship, laying the groundwork for their breakthrough on Britain's Got Talent. When Jonathan and Charlotte auditioned for Britain's Got Talent in 2012, Jonathan faced immense fear, hesitant to expose himself to public scrutiny. His nervousness was compounded by a judgmental pre-performance comment from Simon Cowell, who mocked his appearance. Yet, the moment Jonathan sang "The Prayer," the audience was transformed. Tears, standing ovations, and global recognition followed immediately. His voice, praised for maturity beyond his years, demonstrated technical skill and emotional depth. This performance catapulted him to international attention, becoming the most viewed audition in the world at the time. It was a defining moment, not only for his career, but also for his personal journey, marking a shift from years of bullying and self-doubt to global acclaim and validation of his extraordinary gift. Challenges of fame and duo success. The sudden fame brought both opportunities and pressures. Jonathan and Charlotte signed a record deal with Simon Cowell worth millions, releasing albums that topped charts. Despite commercial success, the demands of touring, media appearances, and intense scrutiny tested Jonathan's emotional resilience. His weight, past traumas, and stage anxiety intensified under the spotlight. While Charlotte thrived with confidence and stage presence, Jonathan struggled to maintain composure. Their success highlighted the duality of fame. Recognition for talent came with relentless stress and public judgment. The duo's collaborative achievements demonstrated Jonathan's ability to overcome personal obstacles, yet also foreshadowed the eventual divergence of their artistic paths due to differing musical ambitions. Divergence and solo career. By 2014, differences in musical direction prompted Jonathan and Charlotte to pursue solo careers. Jonathan gravitated toward opera and classical music, while Charlotte embraced musical theater and contemporary styles. Despite initial fear of performing alone, Jonathan's solo work thrived. His debut solo album, Tenere, topped classical charts, making him the youngest tenor to achieve such success. Notable invitations, including performing alongside Placido Domingo, cemented his standing in the classical music world. This period reflected personal growth, as Jonathan confronted stage fears independently and honed his artistic identity. His solo achievements underscored resilience, proving that his talent could shine beyond a partnership and that success could emerge from both dedication and self-discovery. Autism diagnosis and personal clarity. In 2023, Jonathan publicly revealed that he had been diagnosed with autism shortly after his 27th birthday. The diagnosis explained years of social anxiety, emotional overwhelm, and struggles with public interactions, giving him clarity about his lifelong challenges. Understanding his neurological makeup allowed him to contextualize past experiences, from bullying to intense performance anxiety. Jonathan described the diagnosis as both frightening and liberating, offering insight rather than excuse. He began advocating for mental health and neurodiversity, sharing candidly about how autism shaped his daily life. This revelation added a profound human dimension to his story, showing that even individuals who achieve global fame can live with unseen challenges, and that seeking understanding and support can transform perspective and life. Health, weight loss, and empowerment. Alongside his neurological revelations, Jonathan made significant strides in managing his physical health. After years of struggling with weight, he joined Weight Watchers in 2013, losing over 50 pounds in 4 months, ultimately shedding 70 pounds. Discovery of a thyroid condition explained previous difficulties in weight management, offering medical clarity. These transformations were not solely aesthetic. They improved Jonathan's physical health, confidence, and sense of control over his life. His experience highlights the intersection of mental, emotional, and physical well-being, demonstrating how perseverance, medical support, and lifestyle changes can empower individuals to reclaim health and self-assurance, even in the face of lifelong challenges and public pressure. Continued musical growth and legacy. Jonathan's career continued to flourish, marked by ambitious projects, collaborations, and international performances. Albums such as Going the Distance and By Request, Diane Warren's Songbook 1 reflected his growth as an artist and storyteller, blending personal narrative with musical mastery. Performances with full orchestras and televised specials expanded his reach and cemented his reputation as a leading classical tenor. Jonathan's journey from bullied, anxious teenager to acclaimed solo artist illustrates resilience, authenticity, and dedication. His legacy is defined not only by his voice, but by the courage to confront personal challenges publicly, advocate for neurodiversity, and embrace a holistic approach to success that includes emotional and physical well-being alongside artistic achievement.